How you doing?
Yo, 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 what up, everybody?
Hello.
How we doing?
I'm doing. Word up.
Word to your mother.
Yeah, something like that.
Hey, is Glitterwick still in here?
No,
we can't see who's all alive or who's here, but
here.
Still, what do you mean? We just started.
Hey.
Well,
How you doing?
She had come in earlier, so I just wanted to see if she was still here.
Leah.
Maybe she's not.
Little bows, little waves.
Is Glitterwick still in the chat?
Where's Glitterwicks?
Where's Glitterwicks? Will y'all go message Glitterwicks? Tell her to get her tail up in here. What up, everybody?
Hi. See, everybody's coming in now. What's up, Baines?
She's talking to you, Charles.
She's talking to you and Charles.
You vote for Kamala one time. Okay?
That's all it takes is that one time.
It was one
I realized
time.
like my whole ring light.
The other 5 votes you went to Trump?
No, I've never voted for Trump.
No?
No, but but you know, like
Have you
the
even
thing
voted?
Yeah, I voted.
Who'd you vote for?
I voted for Bernie Sanders this year.
Did you? Solid choice. Solid choice.
But you know, the Democrats would say that a vote for a third party is a vote for Donald Trump.
I voted for Jill Stein.
Did you for real?
No.
No.
Well, I ended up voting for Trump.
Yep.
He was the best candidate, I felt.
I voted for Kennedy.
Well,
voted
hello,
for
Purple
Trump.
Princess. What up, yo?
Hey.
Been a hot minute.
I know. It has been.
Donald Trump is literally a threat to democracy.
I know.
How could you vote for a man like that?
And he's a
And
messiah.
you know what? He's such a threat to democracy, and yet they still are congratulating for his victory.
I know.
Isn't it like a little
How much of a
alarming?
threat are you really to democracy if you're not willing to stop it from happening?
You literally got up in front of millions and millions. Well, probably not millions, because I don't think that they got that much airtime or exposure. But you literally got up in front of 100 people and said that you were a threat, that Donald Trump was a threat to democracy. And you were playing all this all over the place. And then you are willing to have a peaceful transfer of power with the person that you think is going to ruin everything.
Yeah.
Was it all a lie? Was it all a hoax? Was it a fear tactic?
Joe Biden invited him to the White House, like before inauguration, all that. Just come hang out.
I don't know about you, but I would never vote Hitler to the table.
No.
I don't know.
No.
That Charlemagne guy,
me.
the guy that she used as a prop for on podcasts and stuff, and whoever he is, famous wise, apparently he's having regrets.
The Breakfast Club, Charlemagne the God, or whatever his name is.
I don't know who he is, but I just saw a clip of him where he's like saying the same thing. Like, you guys touted this guy as a threat to democracy, and you're just gonna like willy-nilly hand over peaceful power transition.
Yeah, summon you.
I'm not going to pretend like I'm the smartest man out there in the world on like all the policies and all that kind of stuff, but that lady does not campaign well.
No.
She doesn't campaign well. She doesn't poll well. All of her interviews are, yeah, but what about Trump? Yeah, but what about Trump?
Yeah.
If you want people to resonate with you, let's not.
Don't forget, she was raised in the middle class.
Well, she was.
That's another popular thing she likes to say.
It was interesting because
relatable.
I was talking to one of my friends who happens to be black, and he goes, yeah, like I couldn't vote for her. My family's typically Democrat. I'm a Democrat myself, but I couldn't vote for her because every single time that I saw one of her concert rallies, it was literally her just putting on display a black creator or a black musician. And it's like, she's parading these people around like there's some sort of, it's weird. It's weird to me.
It's very weird.
We did summon you, London. We wanted to remind everybody to make sure that you guys are going over to Glitterworks page for all your candles, smelly good drama talk t-shirt needs. If you guys are looking for her, she's right there. She's right there.
Yeah, I agree. She didn't hit the young vote. In all honesty, it wasn't even just the young vote. She put off the minority vote. I just read like 64% of Native Americans voted for her or for him. Which is not a usual vote that goes his way. She refused to sit down and answer like legit conversations.
Mm-hmm.
And when
She wouldn't even sit down
did,
for like I'm not saying like Joe Rogan's like the end all be all, but like when she was at that Houston event, he's like, hey, if you end at 2 a.m, you want to come to the shop 3 a.m, I'll stay up. We'll do it. We'll film it and we'll release it. Like he tried to bend over backwards, and then at the last minute, she's like, no, you need to come to me. And you only get an hour.
1 hour. Yeah.
And it's like Trump got 3. Like,
yeah. Besides that, this is my platform. It's going to be exposed to millions upon millions of people. Like, yeah. You know, whatever.
Yeah, don't forget Glitterworks.
Don't ever forget Glitterworks. You guys got to go get your Freedom Fam candles. They make great stocking stuffers for all of your conservative friends.
And there's Charles merch in there.
There is Charles merch in there as well. There is.
Yeah.
And there's other great smelling candles beyond Freedom Fam as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple things in there for me, which is super surprising because I don't find myself that entertaining. So the fact that I can be put on a t-shirt to me is just wild.
I find you very entertaining, Charles.
I think I'm the only one that ever bought them, but you know, it is what it is, right?
What was that CNN video you wanted to watch?
Oh yeah. I liked, let's see. This one. I thought it was really good.
He's won the national popular vote for the first time for a Republican, for the first time since 2004. This is a big deal. This isn't backing into the office. This is a mandate to do what you said you were going to do. Get the economy working again for regular working class Americans, fix immigration, try to get crime under control, try to reduce the chaos in the world. This is a mandate from the American people to do that. I think I'm interpreting the results tonight as the revenge of just the regular old working class American, the anonymous American who has been crushed, insulted, condescended to. They're not garbage. They're not Nazis. They're just regular people who get up and go to work every day and are trying to make a better life for their kids, and they feel like they have been told to just shut up when they have complained about the things that are hurting them in their own lives. I also feel like this election, as we sit here and pour over this tonight, is something of an indictment of the political information complex. I mean, we've been sitting around here for the last couple of weeks, and the story that was portrayed was not true. I mean, we were told Puerto Rico was going to change the election. Liz Cheney, Nikki Haley voters, women lying to their husbands. Before that, it was Tim Walz and the camo hats. Night after night after night, we were told all these things and gimmicks were going to somehow push Harris over the line, and we were just ignoring the fundamentals. Inflation, people feeling like that they were barely able to tread water at best. That was the fundamentals of the election. And so I think that both parties should always look at the results of an election and figure out what went right and what went wrong. But I think for all of us who cover elections and talk about elections and do this on a day-to-day basis, we have to figure out how to understand, talk to, and listen to the half of the country that rose up tonight and said, we've had enough.
It's true.
Right. And and it was on CNN, so I was pretty surprised by that. But at the end of the day, I mean, like one of the biggest issues, like 70% of Americans said that they wanted a change. And she would never like fully remove herself from Biden and tell you how she was going to be different. She only said that there wasn't much that she could think of that she would have done differently. So when 70% of the country is and they want to change, and then you're coming on live TV and saying what you're saying, you just told 70% of America to fuck off.
Yeah, well, she told a lot of people to fuck off. In my opinion, I mean, I know driving around here in Michigan, every billboard out here that was a Kamala billboard was I'm an ex-Republican voting for Kamala Harris, and it's like a farmer-looking dude, like what you would probably deem as your typical Trump supporter, and it's like we don't believe that.
No.
Like, I'm sorry, there might be some, but we don't believe it's. And there was one I never got around to it, but there was one that texted me, and they text a picture of the lady, and so I reverse image searched found out the lady. She does live here in Michigan, but she's not even registered to vote. And she's a former three-time Trump supporter, and I'm like,
some of the people that voted for him were so embarrassed by doing so that, because it starts fights in their family, because their family might have left-leaning people inside it, So not a lot of people talk about it. But then there's those random crazy ones like Tex that is like super obsessed with the fact that he voted for a guy like Trump and just trolls everybody with it.
CNN is run by a conservative guy actually now. So that's why CNN.
But it does make me. I'm happy that it's going this way, but it's a weird feeling. How do you go?
It's only a weird feeling because that's what we're used to. But when the new guy comes in and tells everybody and fired everybody, he's the one that fired Don Lemon and stuff. And he said, we're going to be more neutral. He made that commitment when he took over CNN. And so, I mean, just like Jeff Bezos, he told Washington Post, no more bashing Trump.
Yeah.
Like we're done. We're going to be neutral. Maybe this is what restores our neutrality.
Who would have thought that a man like President Donald J. Trump would balance out the country? I never would have seen it coming. Never.
Now it ain't balanced out, but
it's not. But
I mean, now you got I've seen like videos on Facebook, and I've seen the encouragement from people of like unfriending and like it's just weird. Like that's where we're at now. Like our friendship is based on who I vote for.
And like, look, I know that it's probably annoying as like one of our left friends when we get all like trumped up.
Of course.
But at the end of the day, like I didn't do that. Like if I see people that are posting left stuff that I don't agree with, I just keep scrolling. It's what you guys believe.
I'll like their stuff. I do still like it because like it's still their voice, and I'll like the content.
Oh, I'll like it. I just won't comment. Like I won't be in there like disagreeing.
Right. No, I don't do that.
I love that Trump is here tonight in the comment section.
I typically will. I'll make some type of joke in a comment section. My thing is like I have no idea who that is. My thing is like the Kamala Harris was running and she didn't put any of her policies in front of anybody. That's number one. But then some of the things that she says out loud is the quiet part out loud. Like, we are going to make sure that you're held accountable for posting misinformation on social media. Okay, so then if I'm held accountable, say that this is just my opinion and I'm held accountable. Now you're silencing a voice. Wow. You silenced one voice, but you've got left-leaning.
But Junkie, you always have something to say.
You have left-leaning and right-leaning, social medias and all, and regular, what they call legacy medias. Misinformation according to who? I've always been confused by that.
Yeah, same.
Because just because I interpret something some way and put my opinion on it doesn't mean that it's 100% based in factual like ideology, but it could be based in a factual statement somebody made, but I got my own opinion on it.
Right.
So misinformation according to who?
Yeah, we gotta get our red friendship bracelets.
Yeah, we gotta get red friendship bracelets.
You're at the wrong rally. Yeah. Then you did that to the Christians, like.
Christians
are bracelets weird, are the bracelets are that 4B thing, right?
Yeah, so it started out as bracelets, and then now I guess it's going to masks.
What is 4B?
Oh, let me show you.
4B is that like no men, no sex, no babies, no
Because I do.
No matter how loud, how kind, respectful, how cute, men will still fucking hate you.
Women are talking about bringing that 4B movement right here to the United States. Time to lock the fuck in. Operation 4B. Refuse to date men, get married, have sex with them, or children.
All I have to say is good luck getting laid. Me and my girlies are participating in the 4B movement.
No more kitty cat for moderate men.
But being all the things that the patriarchy wants us to be. Clearly, they don't give a shit about us.
No attention to men. Delete block. Do not respond to them.
Government cares that they're not having kids because children are the future labor force.
I'm gonna start barking and getting fucking crazy.
I think I'm crazy? Me too. Just like all the women before me who were crazy.
It is the best thing I've ever done for my mental health. We're not crazy. We have to do this together.
The women who are doing the 4B movement help other women who are doing the 4B movement.
All right, if you're a man, I'm not be responding to you. I am going to be promoting the 4B movement.
Do not acknowledge them. Do not look at them. Do not laugh at their jokes.
Why exactly are you going to keep becoming subservient to a nation that doesn't literally care about you?
Wake women up.
All right, Kat, you gotta wake up.
Bro.
You heard it, Kat. You gotta wake up.
Look,
the pro-life movement.
I fully support this as a pro-life conservative woman. I absolutely support this. The abortion rates are going to just go right down.
The pro-life movement has been trying to get you to abstain from having sex for how many years? Thank you.
Right. Like, it took a while, but like, I'm really glad that we're here now. I'm just...
Could you imagine getting this worked up and this excited that you chop your fucking hair off and then you go to your beautician that you pay $300 a month for to get a fucking haircut and then they're like, I can't fix that. You know that, right?
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't just grow back.
I can't fix that.
No, you can't fix that shit.
It's fucking weird, dude.
And then they have bracelets. There was no bracelets in that one, but they're wearing blue beaded bracelets with a little star in it so that people know who they are, that they can.
And now masks are being.
And then masks are coming back as like a 4B thing.
Good. Some of you look better with mask on anyway. Just.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird. Like, and the ironic part is it's the Democrat Party that came up with the word weird for everybody. And they became the weird. Wait, Foot Juggy, can you get Cubans? Like legit? We can't.
You guys can't get them?
No, US. They got trade block.
Yeah, what you can get is like knockoffs.
Well, according to some on the internet, the movement is successful in Korea that they've lowered the birth rate so much that now they're like giving incentives to try to get the women to stop the 4B movement.
To have babies.
And apparently it would take 15 years to catch up with the 3 or 4 years. Yeah, U.S. women have commitment issues. Yeah. So it's working, I guess, if you want to call it that. And Korea.
I would totally like love like a lower civilian population. I would love it. So if you guys start doing it and the rest of us, the sensible, critical, common sense thinking type people, all of us have children. That's good. Fill it up.
But don't worry, because there is a creator on the app that's offering women a safe space for this.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah.
Y'all wanted a video? Here it is. The amount of MAGA men blowing up my comments proves to me that you've never won anything in life. But I'd like to share my page for all the women out there that are hurting. And I would like to apologize to all the women in America. I don't know why America hates you, but they do. And I have a message. White women, fuck you. White men, fuck you. And me and my family have decided we're no longer sharing space with MAGA and Trump supporters. Got no more room for you. You've made your bed, you can sleep in it. America chose a racist fascist over a woman. In my opinion, the pandemic didn't take enough of them out. Personally, I hope for another pandemic. We all know Trump's going to get us involved in something. But we must stick together because we're always stronger together. Because when we're united, we can't be divided. You know, the difference between a Republican and a Democrat is we can actually handle the loss. You notice not 61 court filings? You notice nobody's coming out saying, stop this deal, because y'all are crybabies. Look at you in my comments. Real mature, bro. If you thought I was left-leaning before, you might as well call me a radical now. Because if I see fascists in the street, you will be catching a can of soup to your face. Because I will continue to fight for America.
Charles, let's go see him.
Everyone, not just MAGA turds. Because remember, no matter what they do,
bring that clam chowder.
I'll reiterate, my page is a safe place. Welcome everybody to come share their feelings, concerns, anxiety, fears. But this page is no longer for MAGA and Trump supporters. You will be blocked because you are the problem with America. I've seen a lot of people comparing today to 9/12, the day after 9/11. And unfortunately, I have to agree with them. It's like we moved into permanent funeral stage. I don't know what else to say, except I love each and every one of you. Thank you to Kamala Harris, Tim Walz. Thank you to Joe Biden. And remember, politics is part of our lives, not our entire lives. Yeah, I know, this one was expected.
Your opinions aren't accepted here, but united we stand.
And let's not make politics our whole entire personality, but I'm going to stop being friends with everybody over politics.
That's weird to me.
And he didn't remove them all, because I've gone over to his page in his comment section, and he's still interacting with some Trump supporters that are still mutuals with him, but he kicked some out that was probably more loyal to him than...
Maybe those MAGA supporters support his ideologies, you know, like where he actually hurts women in his life.
Right. Like it's a safe space for women, but I have to mention the fact that I have a restraining order against me.
An active one, yeah.
Space for women, but I'm a safe.
He's got court coming up for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
He was on the side of the highway. He had just received at that time when he made that, right before he made that video. So apparently he's not cooperating with the 4B movement when he has to pull over on the side of the highway to be receiver.
It's weird. Like, yeah, united we stand, divided we fall, all that. I get that. We are a nation that's been divided since the dawn of fucking the Civil War.
Having different opinions is what makes our country as great as what it is that we can all have different opinions, thoughts, belief systems, everything, and still be all together. Like
it's crazy that whenever you get two people, it's crazy that whenever you get two people that disagree with each other in the same room and then they just walk away going, wow, I kind of see it from your perspective. Wow, I kind of see it from your perspective.
Right.
Wow.
It's just weird to me because like I had a few people unfollow me and I was kind of like, all right, I mean, that's fine. But what's the difference now? Because it was okay. Yeah. Like it was okay being friends when your guy was in office.
And you knew who everybody was voting for. Like we had known each other for a long time at this point.
Then the election comes back around, Trump wins, and it's like, oh yeah, fuck you. We could get along when my guy was in power, but not with your guy in power.
You know what I just realized, Kat?
What? Twins!
Oh my god.
We're twins.
We're twined. I love it.
We're twins today.
We were on the same vibe today. We had the same mindset today.
Interesting.
I almost wore my Trump one, and I changed it at the last minute.
Oh, this one.
And I can't wrap my head around that. I had a girl that I was really close with. It was a friend of mine from church. And
what Junkie did? I don't remember him.
And it was during like 2020. And just dropped, like no explanation, no, hey, we have political differences, nothing. It was just bye. See you later. Bye. See you later.
I've never thought it would get to like this. I see like, and the ironic part is he's like, we aren't sore losers. We know how to handle it. Bro, y'all are shaving your heads Y'all are doing a whole ass 4B movement.
Jimmy Kimmel cried.
What?
Have you seen Chicago the last couple of days? They've been protesting like crazy.
Jimmy Kimmel cried on national television. He said that this is the worst day in American history and blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird, but I remember 9/12 a little bit differently. I think in 9/12, everybody was like, wow, politics don't really matter. The lives that we just lost matter. And that was the most unified this country has ever been. And this feels like the most unified day to you punks. That's weird. That's weird.
Yeah.
There's no crying in baseball, foot junkie.
Hey, I shed a tear when Biden got in 2020. I'm not going to lie.
Oh my God.
I didn't record myself and post it all over the fucking internet though. Like I had a little bit of an emotional moment. It sucked. But what I didn't do was this.
That I think if you voted for Donald Trump, you're ugly. I think you're all freaking ugly, and I think you're dumb as bricks.
Right back at you, bitch.
I am so frustrated.
Frustrating. It's frustrating. It's frustrating.
It's not okay. This is not okay. This simply will not do. And this is not okay. And I'm not good with this. This is sick.
Beta!
No!
That's my favorite.
No! Why? Why?
Oh, the tears of unfathomable sadness. Yummy.
What the fuck? Bitch! You! What the hell?
You are a sad, strange little man.
Yeah.
You have my pity.
I just want my mom. But my mom voted for it.
I'm surprised at the result, but I'm not surprised. As a woman of color, I was so hopeful that a mixed race woman married to a Jewish guy could be elected president of this country. And I think that it had nothing to do with policy. I think this was a referendum of cultural resentment in this country.
Keep telling yourself that, darling.
Like, I work in education.
Brother,
I'm so glad you guys got your cheap ass groceries and your cheap ass fucking gas, because you're fucking broke as shit. You're fucking broke. You're fucking broke. Broke. I said I'm fucking being serious. You're fucking broke.
why are you yelling at me?
God damn.
It's the recording it and posting it. Like I get being emotional over it. Like if you're very invested in it, I get being emotional about it. But like you're gonna record yourself, then watch it play back, edit it, and then be like, that's it. That's the one. I'm gonna post that.
Now look, I remember there being a lot of crying on the old TikTok when Trump lost. In
oh yeah,
2020.
there were. Hey,
I don't remember the temper tantrums like this though. And if
No.
y'all got videos of it, hey, I want to see it because like
we will
I'll make
totally
fun
make fun of it too. Yeah, absolutely.
I'll make fun of you both. No, the lady from The View, where she was talking about it's not about the policies, all that kind of stuff. I really do understand what people were wanting and why they were feeling certain ways that they were and why they have these temper tantrums, all these kind of things. Because it does happen when Donald Trump lost. It was there. I saw it. But you guys were running on a thing where the right was calling Kamala a diversity hire. And they were like, she's not. She's just very talented. She was an AP. She was this. She was that. She was all this. She's got all these credentials. She's the right person for the job. When she loses, oh, you guys didn't vote for her because she's black. You guys didn't vote for her because she's a woman. So what is it? Does she have good policies? Is she the person for the country or not? Or did we just not vote for her because she was diverse?
I'm just sick. I just want to hear like I want the best person for the job, in
Period.
that seat. I don't care if it's a man, a woman, you're black, you're white, you're purple, you're orange, you're bi, you're gay, you're trans. I don't care as long as it's the best person for the job.
But she literally said what they're all thinking, or not all, sorry. What most of them are thinking is it's not about policies.
Yeah.
It's about your attributes.
That's why she why she voted. That's why she voted for
and
her.
it's sad. It's like I'm electing him for office.
Yeah.
I want it to be about policies. Like,
I am
the only reason why we're voting for these fuckers.
I am vehemently against certain things that Trump did. I did not agree when they did the Roe v. Wade thing, and I got my own reasons for not liking that. So I disagree with that. But like at the end of the day, I don't think that I could tell anybody that I voted for him because he's a white man.
Right? No.
How well would that go over with people?
Right.
No, yeah, it's not
I
about
don't
the
get why we
politics
got to
for
put
me.
a
I voted
label
for him
on.
'cause he's
Yeah, it's just putting a label on something that's not. I don't feel is there, and then they're like, "Oh, it's white supremacy." Okay, well, do they just like show up every now and then and allow like a black guy to come in for like 8 years of the whole country running, and then all of a sudden an old white man comes in?
The Amish did come in clutch. They did. And a lot of the reasoning with the Amish is very similar to the squirrel and the raccoon, right? Like it was just extreme government overreach. They did it with the Amish. They pissed the Amish off during this administration. And then on top, I do believe that squirrel and that raccoon had an effect on the election. I do. 100% I do.
Oh, Joe Rogan made it about the raccoon and about the squirrel.
Well, it's just
also
the government overreach, though. They came in guns blazing and raided that house looking for a squirrel and a raccoon.
They spent more money doing that than they have ever spent on trying to find the killers of some of the people that have died by illegal immigrants killing him.
Well,
they
the irony of the whole
more
thing
resources.
It was a Democrat that called on them in a Democrat state, like, and it's like
justice for Peanut. Hashtag nuts out for Peanut.
And Fred. Don't forget about Fred.
Yeah, don't forget Fred.
Everybody keeps forgetting Fred. Fred was the raccoon.
That's fine.
He's a victim in this thing too.
Both of them.
That's fine. But for me, it's hashtag nuts out for Peanut.
I like that though. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
And so, a couple days ago, some people had been talking to me about some things that I guess Lizzie.
Oh, I do have that.
No, he will not overturn gay marriage.
No.
And I don't. That's never been even a discussion in my. I've never seen it being discussed either.
They put that in there with the overturning of Roe v. Wade.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they always add that into the conversation. Donald Trump has literally never said anything.
I mean, mind you, you're going to have to
negative.
also convince Clarence Thomas, who's in an interracial relationship with his white wife, to also
Yeah, he's never said anything negative in the form of taking away anything like that. It's just I think it's like a talking point, like a fear tactic to be able to get people talking.
Definitely a fear tactic.
Is that what you want to go to, or do you want to look at the ICE report one?
Oh, we can do the ICE report one.
Yeah, this was fucked up. So this is
we'll go to Lizzie here in just a minute.
This is a left-leaning person doing that.
So I'm no Michelle Obama, never have been, never will be. When somebody goes low, I go even fucking lower. I'm going to try to make this quick. If you know Latino for Trump, odds are somebody in their family is here undocumented. And that's just the truth. Somewhere one of their family members is probably here undocumented. Use the number above. Let's let the Latino for Trump voters have a taste of Daddy Trump's medicine. Fight fire with fire, folks. My compassion and sympathy is out the fucking window now. I'm just saying, when vegetables go up triple the price because we don't have any immigrants here doing the hard work that regular folk won't do, I'm going to sit back and laugh at the people complaining about the prices online. Use it if you want to. Don't use it if you don't want to. It's up there for you.
Yeah, he said that's what he believes for him. Mind you, he's actually the first president to put an openly gay man in his cabinet. He does gay weddings at Mar-a-Lago. He has no desire, to my knowledge, of him ever saying that he wants to overturn gay marriage. He prefers traditional marriage himself, is what he has said. I absolutely do believe that, but nothing about gay marriage being overturned.
Yeah. If Charlie Kirk was running for president of the United States of America, yeah, that's something he would run for, and
Correct.
that's something that he said because he's totally against it, because those Christians are fucking weird, bro. Totally weird. But
Kat,
no,
you're
I
on
mean,
mute.
He was doing a big thing about how no, I forgot what I was gonna say because I was muted. Never mind, go ahead.
No, you're fine.
that video we just played,
Mhm.
one, absolutely fucking gross.
How
Absolutely.
racist though? Like how
Absolutely
racist
gross.
are we with this? Like, first
And
of all,
then-
you're like, you don't have any vegetables because they're not here to pick it for you. That's like Kelly Osbourne asking Donald Trump when you deport everybody who's gonna clean your toilet.
Yeah, that's
Like-
weird to me. Like, are we talking? Is he saying that Mexicans are slaves?
Kinda.
That's weird. That's weird.
It's
weird.
It's weird.
That's weird.
And I'll give it to DT Bro. He's been going at that guy all day today.
He has.
Like,
He has.
he's a man that stays consistent in his beliefs of whether it's
Mhm.
on his side or not. And DT Bro has been on his ass all day today.
That's how I found him, was from DT Bro's
Same.
page. I was
So did I.
sick to my stomach over it. I thought it was like a conservative. So I went over to his page and I was like, oh my God. Or did you see he did another one? I didn't save the video, but it's like the audio of everybody screaming and fighting or whatever. And then it's him like eating chips, watching the conservative neighbor beat his wife. And I'm like, oh, so now domestic violence.
Oh, I did see that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just not. It wasn't where it was at. It wasn't where it was at.
That's
No.
At
weird.
all.
That's
At
weird.
all.
Hey,
Oh yeah, let's punish people that didn't vote for Trump potentially
Mhm.
because their family member did. That's what that
Mhm.
so strange behavior.
Now deportation is okay as long as they're Latinos for Trump.
Correct.
Then they can be deported. But if they're Latinos for Kamala, then it's racist.
I forgot the koozie, Danny. Relax.
Also we have a mistake that was made
Oh, yes. This is very
on
important.
the show. And yeah, so a couple of weeks ago, Tex had made a comment along the lines in regards to Good Troll Pete. And it
Pete,
said,
Pete, you listening up, bud? Come on, Pete.
yeah, he had said, Tex had made a comment that Pete keeps sending dick pics to people. And we're going to have to go ahead and redact that. We were corrected this week. He just sends out his butthole and his balls to people. It was not a dick pic. It was his butthole and his balls. So we are very sorry.
Sorry to
For
put that on you, Pete. We
100%
know.
sorry
we-
for misspeaking.
Sorry, it wasn't dick pics. It was just
Yeah. And
your
in
bunghole.
his defense, he only sent those pictures to show how pale he was. It wasn't inappropriate.
No.
All
Oh,
right.
that's right.
Let's all see it right now.
Get
No,
put your
no, no.
butthole away.
She said, "Get your butt away." Could you imagine? I'm just gonna. That's it. Every group that I'm in is getting a picture of my beehole.
And
Yeah.
balls.
And balls.
Yeah, they call that the goat.
And it's just to show how pale you are since you're
Right.
Ohio.
It's not inappropriate. It's not sexual. It's just to show that you're a little pale. It's the sun.
So,
Whoa!
Pete, we hope
somebody
you accept our
said they.
apologies. It is a sincere apology.
We are very sorry, Pete.
We will try to make sure that everything about you is true here and in the future. I don't know if it's hairy, scrappy. Don't care to
We
know.
did not see the images. We only know that they happened. So
Yes.
yeah, we had to fix it, you guys. We can't be out there spreading misinformation about people. It's just not right.
Well,
how
don't
we're-
worry. He's got everybody in the chat already recorded, so all you guys laughing at it too. You're gonna make the TikTok too when he makes it, because they always make sure to point out the comments. So you're all busted.
So while we're talking about trash,
And my beehole does not have a landing strip because I wax, dude.
You wax.
You're
I
so
wax, yeah.
classy. You are so classy. You know that?
Thanks.
All right. So speaking of garbage human beings, here you go, Tex.
Texan.
It's so quiet.
He's not really, surprisingly, voicing his opinion that much on this. So it's very odd that this troll account, amongst a bunch of minors, I also checked, chooses to follow conservative Texan. Of all people. So this sounds like this is coming from my neck of the woods. I sincerely hope it's more so a bunch of people having a tantrum because somebody didn't pick up their bullshit. It's almost like I called this happening as well. So, you know, if I'm right in that department, that's fine with me. But I sincerely hope it isn't, you know, other people.
What the fuck is she saying?
She has no idea.
They don't make sense anymore.
Very much the same MO as troll account.
So first she's blaming me. It's all me because that account, I guess, followed me.
But then she says it's giving Justin.
If y'all know Justin, he's often in the live comments. It's giving Justin vibes. But
And then she thinks it's unicorns and sass, but it still gives Justin
I'm just
vibes
saying
for
this
some
looks
reason.
like it comes from my neck of the woods, and conservative Texan heads up. Yeah, like you didn't know.
What the fuck is she talking about?
And then blame me again. And
Did
I'm
did she say anything?
No. So
I could not follow that.
Then she made another video about me talking about how I'm going to get the attention that I'm wanting. Okay. I've been waiting. Oh, I've been waiting.
Don't you go live all the time with a hat and you get the attention that you're looking
Right.
for?
Like, so like I'm supposed to be scared. Like, look, I don't know what's going on in their drama. Like I've tried to keep up, but it started out as like an SA allegation. Now it's led into like canceling other people. And now AFF is involved about, it's just like, what happened to the SA? Because now you got like Udi sucking up to AFF and they're sucking up to AFF. So like, when is this Lizzie situation and AFF gonna collide? Because yeah, I was just saying, Kat, that Udi's sucking up to AFF. He made a video for
cult?
Yeah.
Austin Foreman cult? Okay.
Yeah, he made a video to Austin Foreman. So he's sucking up to Austin Foreman. And so is Lizzie and her group. So like
love that. Love that.
Yeah, AFF is a cult. Like, no joke. Like, they literally made a video today that they have a structure, they have staff. Like,
I saw that.
It's a cult, and
then
all they
like,
do
hold the
is
green light when it's time to start mass reporting.
And when they give green lights, you'll see that means mass report and get rid of the accounts. So right now they're going after that Adriana Ziegler,
yeah.
Whoever, they're trying to get her banned. And it's like,
I loved it when he was like, I made you famous. She has 1.1 million followers.
More than you.
She didn't need him at all. She has one account that's over 1 million, another account that's at like 100,000.
And they got this guardian that you're supposed to be scared of, I guess. It stands for Austin fucking Foreman. Or Austin Foreman family or something.
And I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't have a dog in the fight, but I
don't either.
I stay away from big creators. As far as like following them and trying to be friends with them, because they're all weird. They're all weird. I don't care what anyone says. They're all weird. Because a lot of them, like a lot of the ones that we used to follow way back in the day, we were all friends with and we would talk to each other all the time. They switched up. They switched up as soon as they got that popularity.
It does something to them. It's weird. It's really weird because it's only on that app. That's it. Like you're not on TV. You're not in movies. You're popular on an app.
Yeah. If people wouldn't if people don't think that I would be talking about things that I put in my beehole, if I had 6 million subscribers or followers or whatever you want to call them, they're crazy. Like, I wouldn't switch up. I'd be the same fucking person. I'd just be telling 6 million people.
So that was the accusation.
Allegedly,
but
got wasted at the bar and caused a big fucking scene and went behind the bar and started drinking, allegedly. And then allegedly after he left, he got into a confrontation with a woman in the parking lot, and then he threw a child to the ground. Allegedly.
The charges were dropped.
They were.
The news story was updated and I believe has been removed. So now you can't find it, which is fine, because if the story is not true, then he does not deserve.
Right.
And so that's why it's alleged.
Oh, apparently he was also charged with DV against his wife.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
I was charged with DV recently.
You were? Who'd you beat up?
Oh, I didn't beat up anybody. Have you heard the story about me getting hit by a car?
No.
Yeah, I got hit by a car.
Are you being serious right now?
Oh, I'm dead serious. Dead
When
ass
did you
serious.
get hit by a car?
A couple weeks ago, right before I went on vacation.
What happened?
I walked out of a store, and I was walking into the parking lot, and I was going to cross the parking lot. So I was standing in an empty car space, and I'm going to cross the parking lot to get into my car. So, but there was somebody driving in pretty quick, and driving into the parking lot pretty quick. But the way that the parking lot's structured, it's really, really weird. So it's really tight. So the guy was driving in there pretty quick. So I was watching him. There was a lady that swerved around him, didn't see me, fucking threw me into the air and onto the hood of her car. And one of the first things she said to me was, "Can I get you some water?"
Yeah.
Dude. I was like, "No, bitch, I need an ambulance. I think I shit my pants."
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Did you go to the hospital?
No, like, I don't know how fast she was driving her up or anything like that, but like, so the guy was like peeling tires into the parking lot, and he was pulling into a parking spot literally like in front of me, you know. So, and I'm like watching him, and out of my peripheral vision, I see this car, and I'm like, well, that's not supposed to be there. I didn't know what to do, so I just jumped straight up. I keep telling the story is I only got that high off the ground because white man can't jump.
Yeah.
True.
So yeah, I got hit, clipped in the legs, rolled over her hood, put a big dent in the hood of her car, and I just sat there on the hood of her car there for a minute, and I was just like, I can't believe this is my fucking life right now, because I was having such a good day the whole time I was sitting there having a great day. The one thing that kept rolling in the back of my mind was, you know what? I've never had a bad flight experience. The plane's gonna crash. It's gonna crash. I'm gonna find myself in the middle of the ocean, even though I'm not even traveling over any ocean,
bro. You're fucking ridiculous. I can't believe you admitted that shit on live.
I hate
it's an obvious joke, but I was saying,
no,
like,
it's not. It's serious.
It's not serious. I just kept in the back of my mind. I was like, I'm either going to be late for this thing, or they're going to cancel it, or they're going to move my time up. Something bad has got to happen today. And then sure enough, fucking car.
And then
Dane Cook entered the building.
And then Dane Cook showed up.
No, I really wish like nobody in that parking lot had a camera facing that section of the parking lot. So I was so mad about that, because I laughed about it for days afterwards. I was like, I can't believe I just got hit by a fucking car, dude. I can't believe it.
You didn't call the cops or anything?
No, the cops are there.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, like, does anything happen to her for hitting you?
I'm sure she got a ticket, but like I wasn't standing there while she was talking to the cops, so I don't really know how that went down. But
oh my god. So Tex, I forgot to ask you, are you going to own up to the troll account? Was that you? Do you want to own it?
No, I don't want to own it.
Okay. But are you okay with being friends with it?
I wasn't friends with it. I didn't even know it followed me. When I was made aware of it, I went to go find it and it was gone already. So
wait, what? Stopping by to say that Lizzie said I was the mastermind behind a troll account. But I thought Tex was.
Yeah,
at the very it was giving Justin vibes.
But she was confident about me for like a whole 3 minutes. And then
She made me some really bizarre video on Friends Only the other day. It was one of the most bizarre things ever. She just randomly talking and then was like,
"What are they gonna do? Make a video?"
So I don't think that.
No,
I don't
that's
think that
what
they were
Pete
paying
told me.
attention.
Pete told me he was going to let all of Drama Talk know.
No, what?
Because Pete was mad at me because I made a video and then I deleted it. And then I made a follow-up video and said, I'm removing it because I'm not going to add to the stress of it. I don't like this situation. I'm out. Well, Pete took my original video and put it on his page, which I don't really care because I still felt the same way. So it's fine. But then he reached out to me because he wanted to talk, but he didn't want to talk. He just was like, why did you chicken out? Why did you puss out and delete the video? And then he started bitching about you saying dick pics. And then he said that he didn't send a dick pic. And then I spoke to him and the person that the photos were sent to. And of course we were wrong. It wasn't a dick pic. It was his phone.
So you know how I always tell them what I do,
Mhm.
and then they see it coming from a mile away because I already told them that that's what I'm gonna do. Like I tell them my next moves literally every time. They just never believe me, and
Right.
then they call me crazy and I'm weird because I did the thing that I told them that I was gonna do.
Right.
I don't know if anybody knows this, but like a couple of months ago, I was on a
Exactly
podcast
what
with
it
Tex
is.
and Kat. I was on a podcast with Tex and Kat, and I told everybody about a troll count that I was. I'm just saying. I told you. I am the troll account.
The one that she's talking about in the video?
Yes.
Oh.
I am
What?
the mastermind. Yeah, dude. I'm the mastermind.
Well, I guess that's why she connected me with. Why the fuck would you follow me then?
Because he loves you.
Because I want them to be like so weirded out by it that they make random word salad videos about it, because this is what I do for a living. I'm a master troll. I'm a master manipulator, and they just I keep telling them that I'm gonna do it, and then they just never see it coming.
That's weird.
They don't believe me, but then they call me crazy and weird after they find out the truth.
Which is why you've been quiet.
Yeah.
He's been busy with his troll accounts.
I've been busy with my troll accounts, and there for like 3 days I didn't remember my password. to get back in, because I was logged into the troll account, and then I tried to go back to my other account, and I was like, God damn it. Because I was gone for 3 days, it kind of told me that this has failed or whatever. So then the account disappeared. So then I had to put in all the brand new information. So I put in all the brand new information. I was like, God, what password did I use?
Roxy believes it.
I believe you. We're going with that. Lizzie, that's the owner of their troll account. In case you were wondering.
The big question is, what are you going to do about it?
She's going to make a video about you. And then some guy is going to write your name on a big white piece of paper over and over and over again. It's going to be really hard for you to get past that. So you better get ready.
I'm not going to quit until I get a piss jar.
Mm.
But I want to donate the piss.
But B's crying on the internet right now. She's not doing pee. She's just
she
crying.
lost rights.
She lost her rights as a woman, so she's upset.
The only rights you really should lose is the ability to keep other people's piss in your fridge where you keep your food that you're feeding children.
Fucking agree.
That's weird.
She was much more.
Charles tries.
Thanks.
He's a little weird.
He is a little weird, but that's why we like him.
Yep. I'm scheduling a tour for my stand-up comedy, so be prepared.
I'm all about it. Are you gonna
let's give your podcast a shout out.
Yeah, because you guys are on Wednesday nights, right?
Yeah, right.
Wednesday nights, we're kind of changing. I guess we're changing up the time because there's too many people that's like, we got jobs and families. We can't stay up that late. So
Charles, they would. If they wanted to, they would.
If they wanted to, they would.
Honestly, it's for us. I don't really care if anybody watches.
So what time are you guys moving to?
Probably 8:15.
Okay.
Eastern.
And what's the show
8:15
name again?
Okay.
Say the name.
And it is Pod Warriors. Yeah,
Pod
literally
warriors.
just search that right in the YouTube search history. You're going to see a couple of streams already.
Yeah, she keeps her husband's pee in jars in her fridge.
And then uses them
fridge.
to
cast
in the
spells
fridge.
on people.
Yeah.
She
In the
uses
fridge.
the urine.
Look,
You know what's crazy is that she lives in a country that she's able to openly practice witchcraft, and no one says anything about it to her. She doesn't get in any trouble for it.
it's weird
All
that
her
anybody
rights are
would
gone.
keep. It's weird that anybody would keep piss in their fridge in the first place, but also you keep that in the fridge where you keep your food that you're apparently feeding your family and kids and all that kind of stuff.
It's
Did
pickle
you know?
juice.
Yeah, it's definitely pickle juice. That shit is brown. That there is an infection in that man's urethra from his asshole to his urethra, and he is pissing out shit. That's why that piss was brown. He wasn't even dehydrated. That piss was brown because
We're
there's
not
shit
even
in it.
kidding you.
We're not kidding. Even a
This
little.
ain't no joke at all. I promise.
No.
Like if you were a restaurant or some type of establishment, and they came in
And a
there and they
Taco
found
Bell
a cup
cup.
of piss.
You
and they
forgot the
found a
Taco
cup of
Bell
piss in the
cup.
fridge, in a Taco Bell cup. They
Because
kept
that's
piss
what
in
changes
Taco
the
Bell cup.
color of his urine is the Taco
You'd be
Bell
shut
cup.
down. You'd be
Because
shut
remember you
down.
told him to hydrate, and he was like, "It was the Taco Bell cup. It changed the color."
I'm just
This
saying.
is so gross.
That man
This is
has
real
staph
life,
infection.
bro. Like, this ain't even like.
I'm going back to bed. This is too much. This is too much. Keeping pee in fucking fridges and shit.
Yeah, this is real life.
Yeah, all that and more on Pod Warriors, 8:15 on Wednesdays.
Oh my gosh! Now that
There
you
you
put
go.
it that way. Oh my gosh!
That's so gross. That's so gross.
It really
And
is.
why is it? So is she like a pee witch?
Yeah, that's why they call her that.
Oh,
The piss witch.
The piss witch.
I love that for her. Should
I
link
do
it
too.
in the chat. I can't find it. Why, do you know how to link it to ours? Tux?
What?
How to link Charles and Jericho's podcast to ours, like in the
description or
Oh,
something?
I can figure out how to.
suggestions or whatever.
Yeah, let me
I don't know.
find it here.
I might be able to just go and do it in the comments, maybe. I don't know.
Good night, Scott. We'll pee in a cup for you. We
Yes,
got
we
piss,
will.
buttholes, and balls. And
All right, I got it. I got it. Here we go.
You got it.
Yeah,
You gonna link it?
here it comes.
Here it comes.
Go follow.
There it is. No, bodily fluids should be nowhere near edibles.
We got a little bit of a surprise coming up over in the next couple of weeks anyway. Not really sure yet on if it's going to be next week or the week after or the week
Is it
after
your
that.
interview with Jesus?
No, that's not a surprise. We are having a surprise interview with a special guest. A lot of people may know her. A lot of people may not know her. But for now, it is a complete surprise to the audience. But I can tell you, you're probably going to watch. or
When are
want
you
to
getting Jesus on? That's
I
the
don't-
most anticipated one that I think most people. Are waiting
I don't know, and I don't think that he's going to come on. But
Why?
I want to know who your secret guest is.
look,
Is
let
he
me
mad?
let me get on Facebook right now and ask him if he would like to be on the podcast.
Wait, you guys are Facebook friends?
Yeah.
No, fuck no, I'm not letting him into that portion of my life.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I don't want him to have access to pictures of my
Facebook
children. The ones that
Messenger.
are already public, he can have all he wants, I guess. But
Oh, he's so creepy. You
Very
should
creepy.
interview him though. I really just I want to know the inner workings of his mind.
Do you?
I do. I want to know what like a day in the life of Jesus is. Like what does Jesus eat for breakfast?
Captain Crunch, but with the blueberries.
Obviously. Blueberries.
Yeah, 4 tablespoons of sugar
Okay.
and oat milk. Surprisingly,
Ooh.
he's a little bit lactose. So
Harold is?
Jesus.
I'm texting.
Call him by his real name, not his government name.
He's got like 8 of them.
His government name is Harold. His real name is Jesus.
But then he said Jeremy.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
what he is on Facebook. Is Jeremy, right?
Look, I don't really know if you guys can put critical thinking skills to use here, but he has had very compelling argument. He has a very compelling argument to let me know that he is the real Jesus Christ. So I'm going to call him Jesus.
What is the compelling argument?
What is the compelling argument?
Yes.
He was there with his grandmother on the beach when he found out
there you go
who he was, and he was the resurrected Christ.
Who told him that though?
His grandma. Yeah. And he deciphered
Mary, right?
the coding, and he deciphered the coding and all the street signs, and that's how he found out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also like a figment of reality too, because I actually exist in multiple planes, and I am actually a direct descendant of King Charles.
I could see that for sure. That's believable.
Jesus.
See,
Jesus
that's more
told me so.
believable.
Yeah, that's way more believable. My foot's asleep. Yeah. That's way more believable.
Look,
you could start a cult, Charles. I bet you that you could.
Someone
just said that you would start a cult. How are
I already have one.
Poop. Look. Why is her poop pink?
I don't know.
How did you get that, Chris?
What did it say?
What did it say? Read it.
It's not going to come through. Never mind. Every single time I try that, I just asked him if he wanted to be a guest on the podcast.
I love that.
All right.
Keep us updated on that.
Yeah, look, theirs is pink too.
I know. They're stickers, they said.
Look, if your pink is poop, that's probably blood. You need to go get a colonoscopy. Like,
you should probably get that looked at.
Yeah, you should get it looked at for sure.
For sure. I agree. Look at all the pink poop.
Well, I don't even understand what's happening right now, but I'm here for it, I guess.
But I like it.
I'm here for
all
it.
All right, Charles, give us something positive, funny, exciting. You got to sign us out.
Oh, Lord. We're going back to that?
Yeah, that's what we do.
I always say the same thing. Just reach out to a loved one, somebody that you haven't talked to in a very long time, somebody that you have missed the opportunity to be able to speak to, and they pass away. You'll never get that opportunity again. And then you're going to be sitting around going, well, I wish I would have had that opportunity. So take that opportunity today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Send them a text. Just ask them how they're doing. We all have somebody in our life like that.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. You could possibly change somebody's entire fucking mood about life just by sending them one text message. Or you could tell them to fuck off. Your choice.
Which do you prefer?
No. What are you doing?